I've got a cool Army story to talk about, and that Army story is this gentleman right here, Sergeant First Class Sampson, United States Army, recruiter from Alaska. And he popped up on my radar reading Task and Purpose this week. I want to do my, my hometown heroes shout outs, got to do it. Wearing glasses is risky business. Oh, not wearing glasses is risky business. Sure. Let me know what that's in reference to, and I will go ahead and agree that if you're not wearing your eye pro, you're wrong. Fix it now. So let's put 7 minutes on the clock and talk about Staff Sergeant Sampson. So Staff Sergeant Sampson is a recruiter living up in Alaska. I've got the story pulled up here. Let me go ahead and open up the story. Recruiter living out in Alaska. So he, this year, has rescued 2 civilians, rescued 2 people in Alaska this year. He was driving on Father's Day weekend when he came across a car crash and joined 8 to 10 individuals who jumped into action to help, Sampson recalled. When I got to the vehicle, a 6-year-old girl who had been pulled from the vehicle was unresponsive. I then performed chest compressions on her. CPR on a 6-year-old girl. Now, if you guys remember your CPR, there's special procedures for doing it on children. So he was able to leap into action, coming across this car accident, put his training into practice, and saved this little girl's life. Then he cut the seatbelt of a passenger trapped in one of the vehicles and pulled her free, after which the EMTs took over. Then, as if that wasn't enough, a few months later, this month in October, Sampson, his training kicks in again when he and a fellow recruiter saw a man remove an unresponsive woman from the car and lay her on the grass near their station, right near their recruiting station. Someone called 911, and as the medic approached the scene where they performed CPR until EMTs arrived. So that's the second time doing CPR and rescuing people just in the day-to-day life. And if you guys remember, we were just talking about this last week. We were just talking about this, about the SEAL who saved the kids drowning. That how many times have you heard, for me, a lot. I've heard a lot, and not just on the news, but in my own life too. And it happened to me where, as veterans, we come across the scene of something, chaotic happening, an injury, a car accident, some sort of mass cas, whatever it is, people in danger, people being attacked. And because of our training, both medical and physical, like if you're an Army combatives guy, qualified guy or MCMAP or whatever you've been to defend somebody or yourself, then you're able to jump in and help. I think this is great. So when I saw this article, I was like, we just talked about this. I think it'd be great to pull this up and, bring it up over here. So shout out to this guy, Sergeant First Class Sampson of the Army out in Alaska.